TNT Radio. Tu radio en internet.
Yes, so my musical journey began the second I could speak because my mum said I was singing instantly. She knew that I was going to be a singer because literally I was singing from the moment I could talk. And obviously I have a background of singers and musicians in my family, so it was a no-brainer that I was going to be a singer. So yeah, it's come a long way since then, but it's always what I wanted to do, and yeah, it's in my blood. Yeah, so my sisters and I formed a band when we were very young, so we've always sung together. Yes, it was called Kane, and we did that for a very long time. And I feel like it has shaped the person that I am today. We had a lot of great times creating music together, and obviously it's very nice to be able to do it with your family. A lot of people would say that, you know, family members working together, it's not going to work, but it really did with me and my sisters. We were very close to it, very, very close. And we always had a great time. It just so happened that when the pandemic, when COVID happened, I got offered to do a solo project, and my sisters ended up having my little nephews, who are absolutely beautiful. So they're busy being mums right now, and then I went on to do the solo stuff. But I do feel like it's my roots, and I always loved singing with my sisters, so it has shaped the person that I am today. It's been an amazing experience. So obviously all I ever knew was working with my sisters and my band in Kane, and then when Danny decided he wanted to start doing a new project, so obviously he's with Frontiers with his band Crazy Licks, and he wanted to start producing music as well. So he put this idea to Frontiers that he had an idea to bring the female rocker of the 80s back today, because he felt like it was missing and that it would be a cool thing, and then he found me. So the collaboration started from then, and obviously when you start working with somebody, you don't know how it's going to go, you don't know how you're going to gel. The music industry is very strange when it comes to working with people, because you've got to find somebody that you're really comfortable with. And we did the first album, and we got on so well. We have the same vision, we have the same passion for this music, so the collaboration has been really, really great. And now we're on album 3, so I think that speaks volumes. It took me by surprise, definitely, because obviously we are bringing back that feel of the 80s to today, and when we started doing the music, we thought it's either going to click or it's not. But there is obviously still a huge market of people that still love this music and miss this kind of music today. And when we put the album out there, we didn't know how it was going to go. We didn't know if people were going to love it, but it seems that a lot of people accepted it and were really, really excited about it. And it kind of made my heart melt, because I was like, yes, there are still people there wanting this music, and I can do this. I can bring it back to the forefront, and that's my goal. That's Danny's goal. We really want to bring this music back to life, because we feel like it got lost along the way. The exciting part is being able to travel. I love being able to see the world, as well as perform to lots of people that I can connect with on social media, and then seeing their faces in person and seeing the excitement when they're at the shows. It's very special and exciting. The challenging part, I would say, is that unfortunately for many bands doing original music, there isn't a lot of money in it. Not until you get to the next stage of, you start small, and then you hope that you'll be able to make good money from doing original music. But it is a challenge to travel and to fund everything. So that's always the challenging part, is getting everything together, making sure I can fly my band to these places and make sure we can pull it together. Okay, so on the first two albums, I didn't write anything. It was all Danny's writing with a few collaborations, but I didn't write any of the music. But this time, I got involved in the writing, so that's really, really exciting. I would say my album, I wanted to get a message across, because I find these days a lot of people are scared to be themselves and to just feel free in the moment. I feel like the world has changed, and a lot of people don't feel like they have that freedom to just be their complete selves. And my album is about being a little bit reckless and being okay about it, because we all have this reckless wild side. I don't care what anybody says, somebody has a reckless side, So my album is about being reckless, free, a little bit passionate and sexy at the same time. And yeah, I just wanted to get the message across that it's absolutely fine to be that way, because it's in me, Yes. So my album is basically how I am as a person. I'm very reckless. I want to be able to be very free in everything that I do. I feel like there are a lot of people out there that judge people for how they dress, how they want to sound. And to be honest, not everybody likes everything. So I don't expect the whole world to like what I do, because people have different styles of music that they like. I mean, some people like heavy metal, some people like 80s, some people like pop. I like all of it. I like lots of genres of music. But, there are people out there that aren't going to get it. But I feel like my album is just basically putting a message out there that it's okay to be what you want to be. And yes, I do feel like it's very me. Very me. Yes. So obviously we are going to start with putting Reckless in, because it's been the first single. So that one's going to be going in. But yes, I haven't released anything else yet from the new album. So the stages are that we'll put some songs in as we go. But once the album is out, I want to tour the album, and I will be putting quite a lot of the album in the show. Oh, they definitely have. So I did my first shows in Spain a couple of years ago in Barcelona and Madrid. They were just like smaller club shows, and the audience, they show so much love. It absolutely blew my mind. And I always say this in interviews, because I always remember that the first crowd to start going ole ole ole, and I got so emotional, and my parents were there, and they were like, Des, it looks like you were about to burst into tears, because it just hit me, like I was just overwhelmed with emotion of love and just this sense of passion for rock music. And it's a very strong memory of mine, playing my first shows in Spain. So I'm very excited for Leyendas del Rock. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I've seen footage from other bands playing there, and I've seen photos, and it looks incredible. So I'm very excited. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been really nice talking to you, and I hope that I get to see you at Leyendas del Rock as well. I would just like to say a huge thank you to everybody in Spain who is supporting me. You guys really know how to show love and show your support, and I can't wait to head over to Spain and play more shows and be able to be there to share the love and rock with you guys. Thank you so much for everything.